Third down and 7 for the Troy Athens Redhawks. This is the opening possession of the football play. Athens got a first down on their first play. This is their quarterback. Bibble had the first down yardage, but the ball not caught across the way, intended for Isaac Andrews. It falls harmlessly to the turf, and it's going to be fourth down and 4 for Athens. They're just into Falcon territory at the 47-yard line. We join you on a beautiful Friday night, 72 degrees at kickoff. Athens taking the opening kickoff, which, while they technically didn't take it, it went out of bounds, and they started from their own 35-yard line. And here they are with a fourth down and 3, and they're going to punt the ball to the Farmington Falcons. So the Falcons on the cusp, and now it is official. They have managed a defensive stop. And a nice punt here for Athens, though. It's going to go out of bounds inside the 5, all the way back. It's at the 1. It's at the 1. Definitionally, that's the best punt. You can get a 46-yard punt to back Farmington up to their own 1-yard line. So great to have you with us here on TV 10. Got a great crew as always. My name's Rich Kincaid. I'll do my best, and it's good to be back at Falcon Field. This is the home opener for the Falcons. It is the home opener, therefore, the first game coached at home by FHS alumnus and new Falcon head coach Jason Albrecht, who is seeking his first win of the season. Used to be, when you saw Troy Athens on your schedule, you'd take a little breath of relief, because Athens, frankly, well, they haven't been very good. Only once in the last 10 seasons have they had more than 3 victories. I don't know if the running back got out of the end zone. He did. So it'll be no gain on that carry by Keyshawn Wilson. And it'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 1, and Wilson fortunate to get the ball back to the line of scrimmage that close. Really a foot or so to be caught in the end zone for a safety. Athens this year, though, after the years of struggle, they're off to one of the best starts in their history. In fact, if they win tonight, it'll be their first 3-0 start since 2000. And they have been more than impressive in their first 2 games this year. They've outscored their opponents 114-16. Let that sink in. They won 58-0 over Pontiac on opening night, and then last Friday night, 56-16 over Ferndale. They actually led that game 42-0 at halftime to put Ferndale on the clock as the second half began. This is going to be a safety. The running back, and again, it's Wilson, did not get out of the end zone. He was swarmed under a yard or 2 before he could break that end zone plane, and he's stopped in the end zone for a safety. A loss of a couple of yards on the play and a safety. And Troy Athens takes a 2-0 lead here with, still early, 9:22 left to go in the opening quarter. There were so many Redhawks in the end zone right there. To be honest with you, I did not identify a tackler who stopped the ball carrier for that safety, the ball carrier being Keyshawn Wilson, who's been the Falcons' lone effective running back this season. You remember 2 weeks ago here on TV 10, we had the Falcons blown out by the red-hot North Farmington Raiders, a 49-6 score for North Farmington, but it's Keyshawn Wilson with the Falcons trailing 49-0, who spearheaded an 80-plus yard drive, and the Falcons, down by that margin, were at least able to get on the board, and Wilson must have carried for 60-plus yards in that 80-yard drive. But here he's stopped in the end zone. It's a safety, and it'll be Gideon Lowen to kick it away. This time he keeps it in bounds. But a good return down the far sideline inside the Falcon 40-yard line, all the way down into the vicinity of the 35-yard line. That's number 12, Mark Haddad, senior running back on the return. And the ball will be marked for play in pretty good field, real good field position from the Athens point of view. And in a dangerous spot for the Falcons, but there's a flag across the way. And a foul was committed between the 35 and the 40, maybe about the 37-yard line. It's an illegal block. It's a 15-yard walk-off. So instead of Athens being near the Falcon 35, they are instead at their own 49. They will scrimmage 1st and 10 from there. So right out near midfield. Bibble, the quarterback, rolls and completes into the near left side flat, and the receiver, Noah Vivane, is shoved out of bounds by Farmington's number 10, Cameron Petaway. It is good for a first down, however. They pick up 11 on the play.
First down, Redhawks.
And 1st and 10 for Athens at the Falcon 38. Just underway, and already Athens with the 2-0 lead on the safety, set up by a great punt that pinned the Falcons back at their 1-yard line. Bibble again with a short little pass, again caught, and again yards after the catch on the play by Trey Vincent, who scored 3 touchdowns last week and ran for 160 yards. He's brought down by Farmington's Silver, but not before. First down yardage has been achieved again.
First down.
Again, it's a pickup of 11 yards on the pass. And again, it's 1st and 10 for Athens now at the Falcon 27-yard line. Athens 2-0, the Falcons 0-2 this season. Little inside running, a little tackle breaking by Trey Vincent. And Vincent, with that second effort, picks up, I think he's got 8 yards here on first down.
A flock of Falcons on that tackle.
He's down to the 18-yard line, so that's 9 yards for Vincent. And it's 2nd down and a yard. Again, Vincent, this time he's stood up at the line. And he had 3 Falcons. 51, and trying to pick up the numbers for you, and I can't quite. 51 was there for Farmington. That's Gavin Miller. 21 was there as well, Aaron McCray. And there was a 3rd Falcon involved in that tackle as well. Play goes for a loss of a yard.
3rd down.
And that'll bring up 3rd down and a 2 from the 19-yard line. Comes Vincent again, has a hold on the left side, able to bounce it outside, runs through a tackle, cuts inside. He's going to score, I think. Yeah, he will. Made a nifty little jump cut at the 5-yard line.
Trey Vincent on the carry.
And they're going to say he's short of the goal line. Looked to me like he had tumbled in there, Vincent, number 5. But this is a nice piece of running. He turned a little into a lot. See, right here, he's going to get caught around the ankles, but the tackle not secured. And then look at this little move to elude 4 Falcons. I don't see how you can say he was down at the 1, but that's what they said. It's a 16-yard gain for Vincent, and it's 1st and goal from the 1 for Troy Athens. A whistle at the snap.
Right on the play.
And it's an offside call against Athens. So 1st and goal from the 1 is now 1st and goal from the 6. My guess is they'd like to get the ball to number 5 again. Trey Vincent, let him finish it off. He's the one that got him. Well, frankly, I thought he got him into the end zone on that third down carry a moment ago. But 1st and goal for Athens. Deep in Falcon territory at the 6-yard line. They fake to Vincent. He fell down. Toss goes to the goal line, and it's caught into the end zone. Goes Doug Mercier.
Doug Mercier for an Athens touchdown.
And it is 8-0 for Athens, and it's still very early. So Bibber with the pass to Mercier to make it 8-0.
Joe Newbecker getting ready for the extra point.
Joe Newbecker is in to attempt the extra point for Athens. And it's right down Broadway. So Athens
Redhawks 9.
with a
Falcons
9-0 lead here. 6:38 left to go, and we're still in the first quarter. Diver to Doug Mercier on the touchdown. And Athens on that drive, remember they were to have begun just outside the Falcon 35, but a penalty pushed them back to their own 49, so they go 51 yards.
Falcon cheerleaders, led by seniors Alexa Dodge, Haley Silver, Morgan Purcell, Lydia Greenidge, Ava Miller,
And they do it in 6 plays.
Megan Terrell, and Cassidy
For
Fenton.
an 8-0 lead here at Falcon Field. As you can see down on the field, the west stands are beginning to block the sunlight from reaching the field even here early on. A little squib kick, and Falcons should get decent field position. Oh, they will. Heading down the sideline. Look out, it's Evan Martin. Martin outraces everybody. He's going to score. Evan Martin with the return. 65 yards. Touchdown Farmington, and they're back in the football game. How about that? Just a little squib kick. Watch Evan Martin coming across to pick it up. It's about the 26-yard line, so we'll call it 74 yards on the return. He just cut down the right-hand near sideline, and nobody laid a hand on him. Falcons score, and we await the extra point off the foot of number 22, Gideon Lowen. How about that? They're going to go for 2. They faked it. The holder is the ball carrier. He's going to be slung down, but he might have gotten face mask down there. Flags come flying in. On the carry was Patrick Gilly, number 9. As I was watching the play, it looked to me like a design fake. That is to say, it was not a muff snap, but frankly, I didn't have the binoculars on it right there. So it may have been a muff on the snap. In any of it, it doesn't matter. It's no play on the penalty. And they'll spot the football down inside the 2, right? Half the distance to the goal. Now the Falcons will go for it. Falcons going for 2. Trailing right now 9-6. Pacey with the give, and they're short. Just a little short.
2-point play, no good.
Ball carrier was Jacob Sanders, number 7. He does not get in, so the extra point is no good. But the return by Dalen Silver, 76 yards. I'm sorry, 74 yards. And the Falcons are on the board, and they're trailing this football game 9-6. Well, that was exciting. Gets Farmington right back into the football game. Now they will kick off. Athens last week had number 9, Andre Shelton, return a kickoff, the game's opening kickoff, as a matter of fact, 83 yards for a score. He's out there now to receive this kickoff by Gideon Lowen.
Kick is covered by number 26, Damon Eubanks.
But that short little kick is going to give Troy nice field position. Covering it was Damian Eubanks, number 26 for the Redhawks. So they've got the football again, favorable field position out near midfield, 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. So again, right there near midfield, just where they started last time. Bibber rolls. Pressure coming. He throws, I think it's caught. No, incomplete. It may have been that the intended receiver, Andre Shelton, the guy we were just talking about with the kickoff return, may have been out of bounds when he caught it. Or he may not have come up with the ball cleanly. So, second down and 10. Athens began their last possession at their own 49. They begin this one at their own 48. It is second down and at 10. Doug Mercier, who scored the touchdown, is the up back number 41, but the give goes to Vincent, trying the right side this time, working his way in traffic back to the middle, getting good solid yardage to the 45-yard line. Vincent with a gain of 7 on the play.
Trey Vincent on the tackle. Oh, sorry.
Third and 3. Ball into Farmington territory at the 45-yard line. We're in the first quarter. Just under 6 minutes to go in it. And it is Troy Athens 9 and the Farmington Falcons 6. Falcons starting out this season 0-2. In fact, they haven't won a game since 2019. Bibber's pass incomplete across the way. The 2 number 4s, Jalen Silver on coverage for the Falcons against Noah Vivane. And the pass is incomplete. It'll bring up 4th and 3. Home opener tonight for Farmington here at Falcon Field. We're going to be right back here 1 week from tonight. The opponent in our next TV10 broadcast will be Troy. We've got Troy Athens tonight. Next week, just plain Troy. So a go for it situation here for the Redhawks as they move right to left. Bibber out of the gun, tucks it under himself. He'll pick up that first down inside the 40, 35, 30. A little juke, and he's inside the 20-yard line. Down to the 18 before he's finally brought down by Jalen Silver. 27 yards on the pickup on the keeper by Bibber. And a first down for the Redhawks in the red zone. They're 2-0, as we mentioned, scoring more than 50 points in each of their 2 games so far this season. Back-to-back wins over Pontiac and Ferndale. Vincent able to bounce it outside. He's going to get inside the 10. Flag comes in late as Vincent dives for the pylon. He's short of it, but there are 2 flags across the way, almost in the wake of where Vincent ran the football. It is a holding call here against Athens. So the line of scrimmage was the 18. I think they'll mark it off from the spot where the infraction occurred. And that'll be at or inside the 10-yard line. But they'll walk off 15 yards from there. Or 10 yards, I'm sorry. That'll back them up to the 19-yard line on the hold. So instead of the football at the 1-yard line, it's a loss of a yard for Athens on the penalty. And it's second down and 11 from the 19. Athens breaking that huddle. As you see, they got 2 wideouts to either side of the formation. Bibber on the keeper. Nice fake. He goes right up the middle. He's going to score. Yes, he's into the end zone.
The ball and is into the end zone. There's a flag.
Nice fake on the play by senior quarterback Evan Bibber. He faked the handoff to Vincent.
No score.
The Falcons bit on it. We'll see it right here. The fake to Bibber, and he pulls it back. Boy, that ball was in the running back's belly for the longest time, it seemed, but then Bibber able to pull it back, and there was a seam right up the middle, and he goes in for the touchdown, but had to hang on here because there was a flag on the play, and that is not a touchdown. Flag on the play moves the football back to the 26-yard line. So there was another hold there somewhere along the line. And instead of a touchdown, it's a loss of 7, and it's second down and 18 from the 26. So still a 9-6 football game here. Athens scrimmaging from the Falcon 26-yard line. Bibber, pressure coming, got the ball away. There was nobody in the vicinity. There goes the grounding flag, I'm pretty sure. Maybe something else. One of the Troy players got knocked down. He may have been the intended receiver. That's Trey Vincent, who's slow to get up.
And a flag.
The penalty is against the Falcons. So it may have looked from a ground, likely looked like a grounding from here because the intended receiver, Trey Vincent, got flattened on the play. Their best running back. 3 touchdowns last week, 2 on the ground and 1 by air, and ran for 160 yards in Athens' rout of Ferndale. Let's take a look here. You see the situation on the scoreboard. Keep an eye out for number 5. He's not in the shot just yet. Big time pressure coming from Jacob Sanders. And you see just down to the right of your screen, that's Vincent, number 5, who goes down. He got all tangled up down there. And the penalty goes against the Falcons and moves the football to the 13-yard line. So a costly penalty here for the Falcons. And it's a first down and a 10 for Athens. Again at the Farmington 13-yard line. Vincent able to go to the sideline under his own power. We see him across the way walking.
Penalty was on the Falcons. First down, Redhawks.
So let's hope he's okay. All right, first and 10 Athens. It's been an interesting series, to say the least. A penalty against Athens meant that they were outside the 20. A couple of penalties moved them outside the 20 after they would have been at the 1. But now the penalty against the Falcons, and it may have been, I can't speculate. It was half the distance to the goal line and an automatic first down for Athens.
Tacklers led by Dimitri and Moore and Gideon Lowen.
Moore there on the tackle, and it's no gain on the first down play.
No gain. Second down.
Bibber's pass complete down there, and this is well, nice defensive play, real nice defensive play by Cameron Petaway to stop Noah Vavain before he got into the end zone, which is where it appeared he was going, but Vavain dropped at the 3. Man to watch here is the man in motion, number 4, Vavain. See him make that catch, and right when he gets to the 5, you think he's going in for sure, but there's a sure-handed tackle by Farmington's number 10, Cameron Petaway. The gain, though, is 10 yards, and it's a first down. First and goal, Athens at the Falcon 3. They lead 9-6. And it's a touchdown on that play. Austin Pokley, number 3, is the ball carrier.
Austin Pokley in for the touchdown.
So Athens with another scoring drive, getting good field position to start it. And there you see Oakley. Austin Pokley, number 3, junior running back, with the 3-yard touchdown run to make it now 15-6. As we wait the point after touchdown. Newbecker's kick is on the way, and it is good.
The point is good.
16-6 is our score here at Falcon Field with 2:58 to go in the opening quarter. And another scoring drive by Athens. Their previous drive covered 51 yards. This is a 52-yard effort. Pokley getting the scoring play. A 3-yard run. And they go 7 plays, 52 yards and 7. Their previous scoring drive, the previous touchdown drive was 51 plays and 51 yards in 6 plays. So they're on top here, 15-6. And they have been, as we have already pointed out, an offensive power so far this season. The Falcons returned the last squib kick for a score. Not going to happen this time, but decent field position on the return by Ethan Newton. And Newton gets the football
Number 18,
up to the 39-yard line. Falcons will scrimmage from there, trailing this football game now by 10 points.
Khalil Drone on the tackle.
Jason Albrecht, I want to say 2003, but it might have been 2004 at any rate. A graduate of Farmington High School. I'll ask him again, and I wrote it down. I just can't remember right now. I graduated, as did I, but he graduated in either 2003 or 2004, played under Coach John Bechtel here, and went off and played 4 years of college ball at Albion.
Number 1,
Jason Albrecht.
Casey's pass is complete to number 2, Evan Martin.
As the pass to Martin is complete. Served for 4 or 5 years earlier, between 2007 2012, that time frame. He was an assistant coach here at Farmington, went off to Orchard Lake Mary. 8 yards on that pass completion, by the way. Second down and 2 from the 47-yard line for Farmington. Don't think you want to get into a run and gun game here with Athens. This time the pass incomplete. Jalen Silver was the intended receiver on that pass by Dominic Pacey. 3rd and 2.
41-yard Mercier on the coverage.
It's a beautiful sight here on opening night at Falcon Field with the sun setting behind us, illuminating in a golden glow the visitor stands across the way. 3rd and 2 Falcons. The line to gain is the 49, but the Falcons have jumped.
Ball start
and 3rd and 2 becomes 3rd and 7. It's mistakes like that Coach Albrecht has been talking about in the early season that have killed his Falcons. In each of their first 2 games, the Falcons have had a special teams miscue each time when they are attempting to punt the ball away, which has effectively cost them a touchdown. Pacey's toss incomplete. Coming back for the football, Will Coltrane just unable to gather it in.
3, Will Coltrane. Incomplete.
Well, the Falcons will have to punt the football away on opening night at North Farmington. The Raiders blocked a punt and recovered in the end zone for a touchdown. Then last week in a tie game on the road at Berkeley, Falcons again had a punt blocked, and this time it was recovered by the Berkeley Bears that the Falcon won, and the next play they were into the end zone. So 2 blocked kicks have cost the Falcons already this season 2 touchdowns. Gilly, the decent snap and a decent boot, looking for the bounce, and he gets it. Boy, it just danced along the sideline there, didn't it? All the way down to the 24-yard line.
First down, Athens.
It's a 44-yard punt. And Athens this is their worst starting position so far in the football game, and they take over with 1:50 to go in this opening quarter. They lead the game 16-6. Rich Kincaid with you here tonight on TV10 and our YouTube TV10 channel. Great to have you with us. Don Carter back in studio along with Jim Sturdy, Nathan Cromwell, and Emily Arrow, all back at our studios on the campus of North Farmington. Sam Fisher and Bailey Chittenden on camera here tonight from the press box at Falcon Field. It's a fumble. It's a fumble, and the Falcons have recovered.
Falcon football.
Falcons are going to take over at the 43-yard line.
Ball was recovered by number 24, Cameron Hughes.
It's the quarterback,
First down, Falcons.
Bibber, who fumbled it. And you see that ball was just loose for the longest time. And was that Jalen Silver, number 4, on the recovery? Might have been. I saw a 4 on the jersey, and that's all I can tell you right now. But the Falcons, the most important thing, have it first and at 10 at the 43 with 1:43 to go in the quarter. Pacey, long down the middle, and just out of the reach, barely out of the reach of Owen and Madison.
Owen Madison, incomplete.
Falcons taking over after the Bibber fumble in Red Hawks territory. Second and 10 from the 44. Running play will result in no gain. Keyshawn Wilson is swarmed under as he tried the left side.
Wilson.
Third and 10.
Third down.
This is only the third meeting all time between these two schools. And the first in about, 13 years. Not about, first in 13 years. Falcons won them both 28-7 in 2007 and 28-6 in 2008. So the third all-time meeting is here tonight. Pacey with pressure coming, a little screen pass and a little opening, and Wilson stood up near the 35, and he stopped at the 36, but that's enough for the first down. Nicely executed screen pass by the Falcons here. Marquette coming, number 12. Pessy got it away, and Wilson is there, sidesteps one man, and he's down in the vicinity of the 30-yard line. In fact, they'll say he's at the 31, so it's a 13-yard gain and a first down. Trying the right side this time, and the Falcon running back, Cameron Petaway, is swung out of bounds.
Cameron Petaway on the carry, taken out of bounds by number
but not before he's down close to the 20, and it's another Falcon first down. There's Petaway. Watch this tackle. I thought he maybe got horse collared a little bit.
First down.
But no, he had his jersey grabbed onto. But Petaway gets 11 and a first down. First and 10 Falcons. They're in the red zone at the Troy flag coming in here on this run. Again, it's Petaway. This time they don't sling him down until he's near the goal line, down at the 1-yard line. But again, that flag came in out near the 20-yard line. So this could be a killer for Farmington. Personal foul. It's a chop block against the Falcons. Coach is not pleased. Coach Albrecht not happy. So it's a chop block. Look for a low block on the replay. You see the flag coming in. That wipes out a 19-yard gain. Would have been first and goal for Farmington. Instead, it is first and 25 for the 35. I think time has run out in the quarter, and it has. I heard the whistle, and my mental clock said to myself, you know, the last time you looked, there was about a minute 40 to go in the quarter. I bet that's the quarter. And it is. So your score after one, the guests, Troy Athens 16, and the Farmington Falcons 6. Falcons getting on the board on a lovely kickoff return touchdown by Jalen Silver. That came immediately after a touchdown pass by Bibber to Doug Mercer. It given Athens a 9-0 lead. We will recall that on the Falcons' first possession of the game, they were stopped in their own end zone. So Athens had a safety, and Athens had that 2-0 lead. Then the touchdown made it 9-0. The Falcons answering with the kickoff return score by Jalen Silver, the 74-yard jaunt. But Athens came right back on their next possession, and they were able to score again. They've been the beneficiary, Athens, of good field position due to some short Falcon kicks in this game here tonight, and halfway decent returns. And so they've started a couple of possessions out near midfield. Now the Falcons, a costly chop block penalty costing them 15 yards and a shot at the end zone. There's a long pass by Casey, and it's caught down there and into the end zone. Goes Jalen Silver. How about that? Jalen Silver gathers in the 35-yard touchdown pass from Dominic Casey. And the Falcons they're close again, trailing 16-12. Casey just looking down that left side, and he's got his man with a step on the defender, and that's Jalen Silver with the catch and the touchdown. And here comes the Falcons' try for point. This time they go the conventional route, and Gideon Owen puts it between the uprights and make it a 16-13 game. The touchdown coming on the first play of the third quarter. I'm sorry, first play of the second quarter. And it's the touchdown pass from Pacey to Silver to get the Falcons in the end zone. Just getting caught up on the scoreboard, gang. Want to get this touchdown on the board. It comes with 11:52 to go in the second quarter. The 35-yard pass from Pacey to Silver.
Andre Shelton and Austin.
Andre Shelton, number 9. He's the guy you got to watch on these returns for Athens. Had the 83-yard kickoff return for a score on the opening kickoff for Athens a week ago. Lowen's kick. Looking to drive him back, but that's Shelton taking the ball just inside the 10-yard line. Outstanding open field tackle by Farmington's Evan Martin. So no touchdown return that time for Shelton. He does not get back to the 20-yard line, and Athens, their worst field position of the football game. They will start at their own 17. Just underway here in the second quarter. And Athens at their 17-yard line. You have to like the way their quarterback has looked. Evan Bibber, the senior, but he did fumble on Athens' last possession. They'll go the safe route this time and take it right up the middle. It's an 8-yard pickup. I'm going to guess it's Vincent on the carry. Well, wait a minute. He was shaken up earlier. Let's wait and see when they unpile. And actually, the running back there is number 41.
No first down.
Doug Mercier, the fullback, and he's got the one of the Athens touchdowns here tonight. But there's a flag. There's a flag, and that was no play, and they're backing him up. They back Athens up to the 13-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 15 from there. Now Bibber flings it to the near sideline. It's caught, but not for that much of a gain out to the 17-yard line. They effectively get back on that catch by
Hughes on the tackle.
Shelton. Was it Shelton? At any rate, they get back on that pass play, what they lost on the penalty. And that makes it 2nd down and 10. Actually, 2nd and 11. The gain officially there was 4 yards. 2nd and 11 from the 17. An ever-changing scoreboard tonight. Right now it reads Athens 16, Farmington 13. And a fine defensive effort by the Falcons right there. That's Alex Roberson, number 77, stopping the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Watch the pass! Watch the pass!
3rd down and 11. And a fan down below us yells, watch the pass. Well, that's good advice on 3rd down and 11 now, isn't it? Falcons show blitz. Don't bring it. Bibber a lot of time now flushed. Looking to turn it upfield. Dancing down the sideline. Stays in bounds. Out beyond the 25-yard line. Marked out at the 28.
Hit the ball. Pushed out of bounds by number
I don't know if it looks like it might be a 1st down. It's close to it. Watch Bibber here. Nice offensive line play by Athens. But finally it breaks down. It will inevitably. And Bibber decides he'll run the ball. And I believe he's picked up the 1st down. You see him going out at the 28. Very close to the line to gain. But he did pick up the 1st down. It's a 12-yard pickup. Or check it, an 11-yard pickup out to the 28. Bibber on the keeper. Well, the Falcons dearly would have loved to stop right there, but they don't get it. Athens maintains control, maintains their drive. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. And a pickup of about 5 yards by Austin Polkley, who's got a Athens touchdown tonight.
Austin Polkley on the carry.
That is a pickup of 5 by Polkley. So 2nd down and 5. 16-13 is our score here on opening night 2021. And we wondered, there were times we wondered if we'd ever get back here. 2nd down play. Nice defense by the Falcons. Nice defense by Demetrian Moore, who reached in and batted the pass away from Austin Polkley, number 5. Just a little flick of a throw there. The coaches in the Troy booth next to mine were yelling, you can't do that. I didn't see a foul on the play. I saw a nice defensive effort by Farmington's number 3, Coltrane. Opinions can differ, though. It's football. We're going to have a timeout here, I believe.
Timeout, Redhawks.
And it's Athens calling the timeout as they're looking at a 3rd down and 5 from their own 33-yard line. So it is great to be back with you on site. As I mentioned, I think I've mentioned a few times now, everybody did a tremendous job last year just so we were able to bring you the games. I was working out of the studio, and I could not believe how well everything went. That they were able to give us, the whole crew was able to do such a job that I was able to see the games and could describe to the best of my ability what was going on. It's always better to be there, though, and it feels good. It feels great to be back here at Farmington High School, where I am a member of the class of 73, and as I always remind you, the class of 73 continues to rule. That's just the way it is. Coach Albrecht might disagree with me, class of 03. My daughter, she might disagree with me too, class of 2012. But they'd be wrong. All right, here comes pressure. Here comes Bibber just heaving it. The Hail Mary, and it's caught down there inside the 40-yard line. Caught by Noah Vivane. Coverage looks solid from Jalen Silver as number 4 battled number 4. And it just looked to me like Bibber, he was just heaving it up there. But what a good heave it turned out to be. One-on-one, and inside position was garnered by Noah Vivane. So they're down to the 38-yard line. .29 yards on that pass play. And they'll get solid yardage on first down, a pickup of 5 yards on the carry by Mercier.
44.
M-E-R-S-I-E-R. Mercier. 2nd and 5. Well, that was one of the big plays that'll come out of tonight's game, that 3rd down and 5, 29-yard pass play to Vivane. And Athens leading by 3, keeping their drive alive here. And Bibber gets away from traffic. And he's not going to be shoved out of bounds until he's inside the 30. Cameron Petaway able to get him out of bounds. But it looks like a first down to me, and it is down to the 28-yard line. Another pickup of 5 yards. And 1st and 10 Athens. Now they're at the Falcon 18-yard line. I'm sorry, 28-yard line. Numbers confuse me sometimes, as you know. There's some stand-em-up defense, though, by the Falcons. The guy who got stood up was Austin Pokley. Now, Trey Vincent, the outstanding running back, and for that matter, receiver for Troy Athens, injured on Athens' last possession prior to this current one, and he has not, that was late in the first quarter, he has not returned to the game. He was able to leave the field under his own power. I think he just got blindsided out there. He was the receiver on a pass pattern, and he got knocked down, and it looked to me at first blush as though Athens had grounded the football, but no, the intended receiver had been wiped out on the play. Nice little pass into the flat, and close to first down yardage goes Vivane.
Number 4, Noah Vivane, taken out of bounds by.
He's down to the 19, and they're saying it'll be 3rd and a yard.
Third down, Redhawks.
3rd and a yard for the Athens Redhawks. Now they've had one huge 3rd down conversion on this drive. And they're in the red zone right now, and Pokley will going pretty much up the middle, shading the left side, favoring the left side a little bit. He'll pick up first down yardage with that pickup of 3 yards. So 1st and 10, the drive does continue, and now Athens at the Falcon 16-yard line. 6:40 to go, first half, clock running. Troy 16, Farmington 13. Falcons looking for their first win, and if they get it, they will have dealt Troy their first loss. Wide open on this play, and it's going to be a touchdown. It's going to be a touchdown caught by Joe Newbecker, who's going to stay on the field to attempt the extra point. He just came out into the right flat, and he was wide open down there, and Bibber just lobbed him the football, and he raced untouched, jogged really untouched into the end zone, making it 22-13. So you don't see this all the time, but the guy who caught it is going to be the guy who kicks it, Joe Newbecker. The extra point attempt. It is up and it is good.
The point is good.
I had to wait for just a moment. I thought perhaps the whistle had come before the snap, but it did not. Point after is good. And Athens back into that 10-point lead, 23-13. Touchdown coming with 6:17 to go in the half. As you see, the Falcons gathered up down below us here. So Athens on that drive, their longest of the football game. They started at the Falcons 17, and then a penalty had backed them up to the 13, but they go 83 yards in a dozen plays.
Yep. Joe Newbecker getting ready to kick.
They had that big third down conversion, the 29-yard pass from Bibby to Vivane that kept their drive alive. They converted a third down and 5. And on the kickoff, the Falcons halfway decent field down near the 40.
Falcon first down.
Owen Madison, number 11, you see him jogging off the field, fielding that football. Halftime tonight, we got the Falcon marching band there in their uniforms. Remember on opening night, it was so hot, it was up over 90 degrees, and they had the marching band for North Farmington performing in T-shirts and whatnot, which I thought was smart. People don't realize how hot those band uniforms get, but a beautiful night tonight. It was 72 degrees at kickoff, just lovely. And the Falcon Marching Band will be out there. We'll have it for you here on TV 10. Likely the Pom Pom Squad will put on a show. If they do, we'll have that for you as well. All right, 23-13 Athens. Little dump off here to Silver. And he's going to be spun down out beyond the 45-yard line by Jaden Jim.
Jalen Silver.
A nice little 6-yard pickup on first down. As you see Silver just kind of floating off into the flat. Boy, he's thinking, if I could have made one more guy miss. But again, we see that the tackler grabbing onto the jersey. And it brings up second down and 6. This time the carry by Sanders.
Number 7, Jacob Sanders on the carry.
And they'll give him forward progress out to the 47.
Third down, Falcons.
So third down and 3 here. Actually, third down and 2. The line to gain is the 49. The nose of the football's on the 47, so we say the ball's on the 47. Dominic Pacey. Thinks trying to get him to jump. They don't. Falcons call timeout. They're first. So the clock stops with
timeout, FHS.
4:40 left in the half. And the Falcons trailing it by 10, 23-13. Well, we talk about Athens. We have the start that they're off to this year, 2-0, outscoring their opponents 114-16. The Falcons have lost 10 in a row. It's almost hard to fathom. Back in October of 2019, on October 18th, you will recall the Falcons were 7-0, the North Farmington Raiders were 7-0, and they met at Holland Field. A battle of unbeatens. What a night it was. One of the great nights we've had on TV 10. One of the great nights we've had in the Farmington Public School District. Sellout crowd. Fans were ringing the field along the cyclone fence. And it was a close game. The Raiders won 13-9. But since that time, nice gain on first down by Jacob Sanders to pick up that first down. Sanders into throwing territory to the 48-yard line.
32, Jaden 9 on the tackle.
So first and 10, a little seam there, and then you see Sanders with that spin move doing the rest. into Athens territory. But since that 13-9 loss to North Farmington, the Falcons have gone 1-10. Boy, nice job up the middle. Second consecutive carry here by Jacob Sanders.
Second down, Falcons.
Give him a pickup of 4 yards that time. Second down and a 6 at the 44. Casey. Finds a man out of the backfield. Huge yardage for the Falcons. Down near the 10-yard line goes Owen Madison. Oh, now Madison.
First down.
The gain of, let's see where they spot the ball. All the way down to the 12-yard line. Casey buying time, and just a little dump off pass to Madison, and Madison is down to the 12 for a pickup of 32 yards. First and 10 Falcons as they're down to the 12-yard line. Sanders is the lone running back, gets the give, and he'll be stopped at about the 10.
Sanders on the carry.
Logan Slade and Doug Mercier, both there for the Redhawks. Gain of a couple of yards on first down. Right back here with you 1 week from tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern time on TV 10 as the other team from Troy, the Troy Colts, will come calling. Right now the issue at hand, this lead, 10-point lead by Troy Athens. A quick hitter up the middle, and inside the 5-yard line goes Cameron Fenaway. The sophomore running back putting his head down and matriculating the ball inside the 5-yard line. He's close to the first down, but he is marked down at the 3. So he's a yard short, by the way. There's the touchdown. There's the touchdown. A little give to Sanders, and he finds that seam, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown at Farmington with 2:06 to go. Sanders into the end zone. And the score is 23-19. Not much to this one, right up the middle. Just a little bit off left guard there. And untouched, Sanders goes into the end zone for a 3-yard touchdown run. 23-19 is the score with the point pending. Lowen with the kick, and it is good. So again, the Falcons pull to within a field goal.
Redhawks 23.
Touchdown coming with 2:06 left to go in the first half. I think we've had one punt tonight. Everything else is, everything else has either ended up in the end zone one way or the other, either by safety or touchdown, and one turnover for Troy Athens. But this time it's the Falcons with the drive. And it's a 61-yard drive for Farmington in 8 plays. And it is a 3-yard touchdown run by Sanders. Jacob Sanders into the end zone. And you can, I'll tell you, you can say what you want, but the Falcons have hung in there tonight in this first half, a wild first half, right? We've had 43 points scored in it. We've still got a couple of minutes left to go in it, 2:06 to be exact. The lights have nearly taken full effect on this mid-September evening, early September evening, really, in Farmington, Michigan. Not Farmington Hills, mind it. You're in Farmington. We're in Farmington.
Austin Pokley took the kick. Tackled by number 6, Keyshawn Wilson.
Return by Pokley, tackled by Wilson. Little surprised we haven't seen Keyshawn carrying the ball here. He's been the, heading into tonight, the Falcons' #1 ball carrier, but not tonight. You're seeing the load being shouldered by the guy who just scored, Jacob Sanders. We've had good solid yardage from Cameron Petaway out of that Falcon backfield. Right now it's Athens. 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line, and they take over with 1:58 to go in the half. The lead again down to 3. Bibber rolling left, stops, throws, caught, and a nice gain down the far sideline. Was it Vane, number 4, I think it was.
Doug Mercier caught the ball.
No, Mercier. Mercier on the catch.
Troy Athens first down.
See, Bibby planted both feet and then just shot-putted it out there. And it was not number 4. It was, in fact, number 41, Doug Mercier, on the catch. And he's into Falcon territory to the 45-yard line, so that's a 20-yard gain. Bibber on the keeper. And that's anytime you get 5 yards on first down, you'll take it.
Holding Red Hawk.
There's a flag, though, on that play. And that will back Athens up, a hold of some sort. So they go from the Farmington 45 to their own 45. No play on the Bibber gain. And it will be first down and 20. First down and 20 from the Farmington 45-yard line, 23-20. Athens leading here. The clock running with under 1.5 minutes to go in the first half at Falcon Field. Little misdirection jump pass intercepted. Intercepted across the way. And the Falcons will have the football. First and 10 at the 31-yard line. Picked off by Cameron Petaway, number 10. Bibber tried that little jump pass, and jumping the route was Cameron Petaway. That's what they say, don't they? Jumping the route. Watch for number 10 for Farmington right there. That's exactly what he did. He stepped in front of the intended receiver, and it's the second turnover by Athens tonight. The Falcons have it first down and 10 at the 31-yard line. They take over with 1:17 left to go here in the half. They take over trailing by 3. But a short field and a chance to maybe tie this one up, maybe take the lead late in the half. They've shown us something tonight, the Falcons have, and they almost gave the ball right back to Athens. The pass was incomplete. It was in the vicinity of Logan Slade, but he could not come up with the football. You see him there, number 10. Vincent Pacey out of the gun with a little two-step drop, and it was tipped and almost intercepted. Fortunately for the Falcons, they've still got the football. It is 2nd and 10 as they scrimmage from the Athens 31-yard line. High formation. Sanders is the tailback. Looked a little ragged at the outset, and the pass goes incomplete.
Ball is incomplete. Intended for number 7, Jacob Sanders.
That's it, just from the hop. Something didn't look quite right on that play. It goes as an incomplete pass, and now it's 3rd down and 10 for Farmington. They're looking to take advantage of the takeaway, the interception by Cameron Petaway. But they've had 2 incomplete passes to start the possession. 3rd down and 10. Big time pressure coming. MHSAA stepped up nicely, calmly, delivers it between the hash marks, and it's caught down there. Caught for a first down by Evan Martin, number 2.
Number 2, Evan Martin.
And
First
Martin down
down.
inside the 15-yard line to the 12. It's a gain of 19 yards. First down on the pass to Martin. And Pacey looked like a senior on that one. First and 10 Falcons at the 12. Got to watch that clock now. 40 seconds, it is running. Roll out Pacey, lobs it too deep out of the end zone.
Pacey's pass out of the back of the end zone.
I think that was one of those, if you're not absolutely sure, throw it away passes. Falcons have 2 timeouts left. 34 seconds left in the half. It is Athens 23, Farmington 20. Well, you'd like to think down here you're in field goal range, right? But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Second down and 10 from the 12. 3 wides, split to the right. It's at Pacey stepping into his throw, but he overshot his intended receiver, and the ball goes incomplete. He was trying to get it, I believe, to Sanders, and indeed he was, number 7. Nope, check it. It was number 4, Silver.
Bandit Mayer on the coverage.
We got some old eyes in the broadcast booth tonight. Third down and 10 for the Falcons from the 12.
Jaden Nam.
Tell you what, though, on that third down conversion, Dominic Pacey, I think he showed everybody something. Junior quarterback, there was all kinds of pressure coming, and he was just as calm as could be as he delivered that first down gaining pass up the middle. Running back stays in to block. Pass looked deep, and I think it was just a little bit. It was a little bit too tall for Evan Martin. Leapt at the end line, but couldn't bring it in. So now 4th down from the 12. 4th and 10 from the 12. A field goal from here would be 29 yards.
Gideon Lowen is on. It's up the field goal.
You liked everything about that throw, except its height just a little bit. He stepped into it nicely, but he just put a little bit too much on it, and it sailed on him just a little bit over the head of Evan Martin. All right, 29-yard field goal attempt to tie the football game up and coming. Gideon Lowen, number 22, he's the place kicker. The 29-yard try is on the way. Looks good from here. Looks good from down there as well. We're tied. We're tied going to halftime just about. The game at tying field goal, 29 yards, comes with 20 seconds to go in the half. So the Falcons make them pay. Cameron Petaway with the interception with the takeaway, and Gideon Lowen with the kick. And how about that? 23-23. Falcons have been on multiple occasions in this first half by 10. But they have come back now to tie the score. 23-23. You gotta like what you've seen out of the Falcons tonight if you're Jason Albrecht. After the rout at North Farmington, 49-6, Coach Albrecht said after the game, I just want to see how they are on Monday. All right? I want to see which group of guys shows up on Monday.
Stop by number 2.
And I asked him about that. What did he see when the team regathered on Monday? And he said he liked what he saw. The Daubers were not down. And they had opportunities to win this. You look at the return of the kickoff. They had opportunities to win that game at Berkeley. They wound up losing by 10. But remember, they had a punt blocked by Berkeley, recovered at the Farmington 1, and the Redhawks will take a knee, and that'll do it for the first half. And that was the key play in the ball game. But tonight, numerous opportunities for Farmington to fold. They just haven't done it. They keep coming back and coming back, and as the time runs out here in the first half, that's a very exciting score on the scoreboard. Athens led early 9-0, but as you see here at the half, it is Farmington 23, Athens 23, and we got ourselves a football game, and a good one going on here at Falcon Field. So I believe here at in a moment or two, we will head back down to the field, show you the Falcon Marching Band, this 2021 edition. And if the Pom-Pom girls put on a show, we'll have that for you here as well on TV 10. I would say 46 points scored in it. That was a wild first half. It all began when the game was less than 3 minutes old, when Farmington's Keyshawn Wilson got stuck in the end zone. The blocking, it was a great punt by Athens. It had pinned Farmington back at their 1. And on the second snap, they almost got called for safety on their first play, but on the second play, they did. Wilson could not get out of the end zone. Tackled for the safety. 2-0 Athens. They, after the free kick, they drove right down the field, a 51-yard scoring drive, a touchdown pass by Bibber to Mercé. From 6 yards out, they were up 9-0. On the ensuing kick, one of the key plays of the game, Jalen Silver returned it 74 yards for a score. The Falcons were back in the football game, trailing 6-9, or 9-6 if you prefer. But Athens scored again, went back up by 10, 16-6. Falcons came back. Pacey to Silver, a 35-yard touchdown pass on the first play of the second quarter. The Falcons were back in the game, trailing 16-13, but Athens came back. They scored again, completing an 83-yard drive. They were up 23-13, but then late in the second quarter, the Falcons drove 61 yards in 8 plays. A Jacob Sanders run, another touchdown for him, his third. And the Falcons back within 3, and then Farmington taking advantage of a late turnover, an interception by Cameron Petaway. They had the ball at the 31-yard line. They were able to move it close enough that Lowen could kick a 29-yard field goal to tie the score. That's where we are right now, 23-23. It has been a dandy, and maybe perhaps unexpectedly so. Falcons haven't won a game this year. Athens hasn't lost a game this year. You had to be somewhat concerned about that one heading into the game tonight. But we're halfway there, and we expect a wonderful second half up and coming here on TV 10. We do expect a wonderful halftime show. The Falcon Marching Band is on the field right now. We will enjoy their show, and I will be back with you to start the third quarter. 23-all, everybody. Stay with us here on TV 10.
Senior drum major Nervin Bechu and junior drum major Abby Brook, is your band ready? Our opener features Larger Than Life by the Backstreet Boys, composed as a thank you to all of their fans. Our band would also like to thank all of our fans. That makes you larger than life. closing number tonight features our low brass section and color guard in the ballad, I Want It That Way. The band would like to thank the Farmington music patrons and all of our families for their support. Make it fly, Falcons! Let's hear it for our Farmington Falcon Marching Band. Don't forget to get one of those 50-50 tickets. Let's hear it for your fighting Farmington Falcons!
Ball go!
Falcon faithful, we begin the second half, all tied up at 23. Heat to receive the opening kick for the second half. Number 3, Will Coltrane. Number 4, Jalen Silver.
Second half underway now here at Falcon Field in Farmington, which kicked off to begin the football game. Will take possession here, take the second half kickoff, and take possession of the football. First and 10 from their own 38-yard line. We are tied 23-23, 6.5 minutes to go in the half. The Falcons were down 10, but they came, well, rallying back 10 unanswered points in that second quarter. And as we move into the second half, 23-23, first and 10, Farmington. They've got the momentum on their side. They are at their own 38-yard line. Dominic Casey, effective, the junior quarterback in that first half. That'll be a forward pass, just a little pitch and solid yardage right up the middle by Owen Madison. That's a pass play. Little shovel pass, and Madison all the way out to the 44-yard line for a gain of 6.
Number 11, Owen Madison. Taken down by number 55, Brett Jansen.
Credited with that, well, I can't tell you who was credited with the tackle. I'm sorry. I thought I heard a name, and I looked at my roster, and there is nobody by that name that I could ascertain. Second down and 4. Falcons in this 23-all tie game. Sanders going to be stopped in the backfield.
Jacob Sanders is taken down by number 52.
Aiden Birch, number 51, was the guy who got to Sanders, and that's going to be a loss of, that's a big loss. That's a loss of 5 by Sanders. So it's third down and 9, all the way back to the 39-yard line. Well, the blocking just broke down. And keep an eye out for 51, Aiden Birch. You'll see him there. And down goes Sanders. All right, third down and 9. Falcons would like to keep that momentum going. A little message by Pacey for number 11, Owen Madison. Madison coming in motion, far side to near. Pacey rolls, throws, little tiptoe action at the sideline, and it's caught down there by Evan Martin. Martin has first down yardage into Athens territory at the 47-yard line. It's a 14-yard pass play to Martin. Well executed on both ends, the throw and the catch. First and 10 Falcons into Athens territory now at the 47-yard line. Sanders again caught before he can get back to the line of scrimmage, and he's dropped at midfield. It's a loss of 3 for Sanders, who was effective in the first half, but they've had his number 7 here so far early on in the second half. Ball back to midfield. As we say, second down and 13 to go. How about North Farmington? They're doing it again. They have put Groves on the clock at halftime. It is Raiders 36, Grovesies no score. 36-0. North Farmington at home leading Birmingham Grove. So they will have a running clock when the second half begins at Holland Field. We'll keep you posted on that one. Other scores around the OAA, the Oakland Activities Association, as well. Pacey stepping into his throw, going deep, going down the far side, overshoots his intended receiver, Madison, and the ball falls incomplete. Third and 13 coming up from midfield. Let's take a look at those other scores, shall we? Troy, they'll be here 1 week from tonight. We'll have it for you on TV 10. They're bombing hapless Ferndale 35-0 at halftime. Another game that's set to go running clock when the third quarter begins. Troy, as we say, they'll be here 1 week from tonight. Ferndale got blasted by Troy Athens 56-16 last week. They gave up 42 first half points in that one. They've given up 35 first half points tonight. Pass incomplete across the way. Good coverage by Athens. Madison wanted a flag, doesn't get it. They always want a flag. So it's 4th and 13. Falcons will be forced to punt it away from midfield. So they started with decent field position, got a nice first down conversion, but now Patrick Gilly is in to punt. Falcons have been working, you can count on it, working on their punting game. They've had disasters the first 2 weeks, and they have another one here as that snap skips to the punter, but Gilly picks it up. Gilly to the 45, Gilly to the 40, Gilly close to the first down. I think he got it. Jason Albrecht says he got it. No, they say no. Oh, so close. So close. The line to gain was the 37, and he missed. He came up short a yard. I'll tell you what, the Falcons, again, have had block punts in their first 2 games. It looked for all the world like they were going to have another one here tonight, but Gilly scooping up that short snap and 1 more yard, 3 more feet. He'd have picked up the first down. But instead it goes as a gain of 12, and it's turned over on downs. Athens taking over with 9:02. In the third. They're at the 38-yard line. A tie game at 23-23. Vincent, number 5, the key running back for Athens, is back in the game, but right there he was used as a decoy. He went out with an injury late in the second quarter. And on the first down play, Athens picks up a good, solid gain out to the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 7 yards. Second down and 3 to go with the football at the Falcon 44. $23 here at Falcon Field, the home opener for Farmington. Ball carrier close to the line to gain, but a little bit short of it. That's Doug Mercier.
On the carry.
He'll get a pickup of 2 to bring up third down and a yard. Well, we've seen some key conversions by Athens tonight. Jason Albrecht and his Falcons want to see a stop right here. Falcons trailing by 10 on a couple of occasions in the first half, have rallied back to tie the score 23-all. Bibby's pass across the way, incomplete. Intended for Mercier on coverage, Petaway.
Broken up by number 10.
Cameron Petaway was there to make the play, to make the stop, and it's 4th and 1, and you'll wonder, Billy Keens Jr., the Red Hawks' 4th-year coach, will he go for it on 4th and 1 from his own side of midfield? Yes, he will. The quarterback, Evan Bibber, jogging back into the huddle. 4th down and a yard. 7:37 to go, third quarter, in a 23-23 tie. Bibber up under center. Everybody jammed into the box, and Vincent, his first carry since he was hurt, but a flag stops the play. Generally, that means offside, and it is offside against Troy. I was going to say, generally, when you hear a whistle before the snap, it's against the offense. It's an illegal procedure or an offside or whatever it is you want to call it. The referee, he was pointed, he said, looked to me like he's going to walk 5 off against Farmington. Now he turns around and takes the football back to the 42-yard line, a 5-yard walk-off. So it is 4th down and a yard to go.
Number 4, Jalen Silver is deep, waiting for the kick from Newbecker.
And now Athens is forced to punt. Now Athens,
Timeout Redhawks.
they were short a player, so they have to call a timeout. As we're into the third quarter on what's just been it's been a dandy football game, hasn't it? 23-23. It looked early on like the Falcons were in over their head. They gave up a safety the first time they had the ball. They were scored on the very next possession by Athens. It was 9-0, and then maybe what's going to turn out to be the key play in this ball game, a 74-yard kickoff return for score by Jalen Silver on the ensuing kickoff. And so instead of being in that big hole, the Falcons were down at 9-6 after the one after failed. But that put them back into the ball game, and they have stayed in the ball game all night long, rallying on 2 occasions from 10-point deficits. And now we are tied. Good snap and a good high punt. And it's fumbled, it's muffed, and it's recovered. Something of a miracle there on the recovery by Jalen Silver. Oh, holy cow. He may have re-caught the ball before it hit the ground.
Farmington first down.
Let's take a look. It's a good-looking kick. Silver, nobody bothering him, but you know, well, he didn't. It hit the ground. He muffed it. It hit the ground, but he was right there to recover. And so, a break for Farmington, big time, huh? First and 10 Falcons at the 23-yard line. 7:27 to go in the third quarter. We're all tied up 23 on opening night here at Falcon Field. And again, trying the middle proves to be of no effect for Farmington.
Second down.
Sanders gets stuffed in a hole. It's a 2-yard loss. And it's second down and a dozen. Other halftime scores in the OAA. Oxford leading West Bloomfield 17-14 at the half. West Bloomfield favored preseason at any rate to maybe take it all in the OAA red. Here's a pass. He just did get that thing away, and it falls incomplete. My goodness. Heavy pressure coming in on Pacey. It was a blitz, and he was fortunate just to get the pass off. So it goes incomplete. Third down and a dozen from the 21. Falcons had a nice third down conversion on their first possession after the half. But since that time, well, they haven't been able to pick up a first down. They went 3 and out effectively, then had a near disaster on the punt. But the punter, Gilly, picked up a loose ball and nearly scampered for a first down. Third down and a dozen here for Farmington. Pacey's got time this time. Whips a throw down the right hash mark. It's caught, but short of the first down. Owen Madison caught the ball, but way short of the first.
Madison, fourth down.
Out at the 28-yard line. So it's a gain of about 7. But it's going to bring up 4th and 5. Actually, 4th down, I should say, 4th and 7. I failed to account for the 2-yard loss on that last play. It was not 10 to go, it was 12 to go. Gilly waiting, perhaps apprehensively for this snap, and again they bounce it up to him. But this time, he gets the kick away. Good headiness there by Gilly to get the kick, but a nice return here by Athens, and they're going to be set up down near the Falcon 30-yard line, and one of the Falcons just got buried on that play, and he's shaken up.
There's a flag down.
And there's a flag down as well.
Down on the field.
I believe that's Jaden Van, number 14. He just got smoked on that return. I don't think he saw what hit him. I think he got blindsided. And he's down. You see the Falcons are all taking a knee. Personal foul against Athens. Post-possession foul. So Athens will have possession, but they're going to begin this possession, this drive, on their own side of midfield. Keep an eye out for Farmington's number 14 is again, you see Gilly having to field a long snap on the hop. It's going to catch up with you eventually. We'll see the return here by Andre Shelton. Shelton with good yardage down the sideline. Maybe it's 20. No, there it is. Right there. Right at the 45-yard line. And it was number 14, Van, who just got nailed. And they've thrown a flag because of it. They haven't walked anything off just yet. And Van is still down across the way. The good news is he's sitting up. And to be honest with you, I can't tell if that is 14 or 44. That's my problem. He's back up on his feet. Coach Albrecht is carrying his helmet, and it is 44. 44 is Christian Jackson. So Christian Jackson shaken up on that play. It was not Van, it was Jackson. And they're going to help him. It's a long walk from that far hash mark. And he needs some assistance. That is the new coach of the Farmington Falcons, helping his injured player off. The guy holding the player's helmet, the guy holding Jackson's helmet, that's Jason Albrecht. Looking for his first high school win here tonight as the Falcons look to snap a losing streak, which began in 2019. They were 0-7 in that weird year last year after losing their season finale in 2019, losing by a point in the playoffs to UAD Jesuit. Second round of the playoffs, the district final. Lost it by a point, lost all their games last year. They've lost the first two this year. So that loss in 2019, 7 losses last year, 2 to start this year, gives them a 10-game losing streak. It is the second longest since the Falcons lost 12 in a row from 2007 carrying into 2008. Athens from midfield, and they'll lose yardage on first down. Not midfield, I'm sorry. Starting from their own 44. And they will have no gain on first down.
Second down, Athens.
Second down and still 10 to go from the 44. $5:15 left to go here in the third quarter. We are tied 23-23. Handoff. Just a little quick hitter off left guard. Good for a gain of 5, maybe 6 yards, and that's Trey Vincent. He had 160 yards and a couple of rushing touchdowns in Athens' 56-16 win over Ferndale last Friday night. Give him a pickup of 5 yards here. And it's going to be third down and 5 from the 49. Vincent again, still on his feet. Looked like he was stopped in midfield. Still, he had been stood up, but he's finally pushed back, but not until he's down to the 47-yard line. So that was an 8-yard pickup. Short of the first down. Actually a 6-yard pickup. And they're going to go for it here on 4th and a yard. 4th and a yard from the Farmington 47-yard line. Vincent cut it up the middle, gets to the 45 and gets away. And boy, were he not tripped up by Owen Madison, he might have been off to the races. Vincent busting through the traffic at the line of scrimmage, and the Falcons, it took a great play by Madison to prevent a really big gainer. As it is, he's down at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Athens right there. 23-23, our score at Falcon Field. 3.5 minutes to go, third quarter. The clock is running. Also running, tensions, they're high. Right up the middle they go, and a good 4-yard first down gain on the carry by Doug Mercier.
Again, that's 286-4933. We've got a winner.
So right now, Athens pounding the ball up the middle, keeping it on the ground to good effect. 2nd down and 6 here. The line of scrimmage is the Farmington 36-yard line. Falcons 23, Redhawks 23. Pass down the right side. It's off the fingerprints. Fingerprints, but the fingertips is what I wanted to say of Noah Vivan. Evan Bibber, the senior quarterback. Got it away on the run, but it's incomplete. Now 3rd down and 6 for Athens. As we told you, the North Farmington Raiders, beginning the year this year with 3 consecutive at home, are handing it to Birmingham Groves. They've gone to a running clock at Holland Field. It was 36-0 at the half. Troy, the Falcons' opponent 1 week from tonight, they're having their way with Ferndale, also a running clock situation there, as the Colts lead the Eagles 35-0 at the half. Bibber up the left side and a little bit too tall, incomplete. Trying to hit Kyrie Harper. So it's 4th and 6.
Broken up by number 10, Cameron
So Billy
Kohler.
Keenist Jr. electing to, when that running game was just going so well, it seemed to me, electing to pass on consecutive downs here, and now he's facing a 4th and 6, which they will attempt to convert at this from this field position. Athens has turned the football over twice tonight. The Falcons have cashed each in for points. Bibber out of the gun. To the right side, caught, but short of the first down. Excellent coverage by Evan Martin on Noah Vivan. And Martin wins that battle. Evan Martin knocking him out of bounds.
And it's a Falcon.
And the ball turned over on
First down.
As they gained 4 on the play, but they needed 6. So 1st and 10, Farmington at their own 32-yard line. And the game remains tied. Falcons 23, Redhawks 23. As the Falcons come to the line, they took over with 2:29 left to go in the 3rd. They are looking to snap a 10-game losing streak. Pacey hit as he throws, ball on the ground, and Pacey himself, I believe, has fallen on it for Farmington. It was number 1, Dominic Pacey, with the recovery. He's back to the 26-yard line. It's a loss of 6 yards on the sack fumble. See, his arm gets hit just as he's bringing it up to throw. Trying to step into that throw, but when he gets around to throwing, there's no football there. It was number 55, Brett Jansen, as you see, who reached in and knocked the ball free. So it's a fumble, but it's a fumble recovered by the Falcons. First time they've put it on the carpet tonight, if you don't count the snaps on the punts. There have been 2 of those, and they go with a little hitter on the 2nd down play. And Sanders, who hasn't done much here in this 3rd quarter after a stellar first half, he's once again dropped at the line of scrimmage. Actually lost 3. Bring up 3rd and 19 from the 23. 23-23, and in spite of that score, in spite of 46 points on the scoreboard tonight, we are late in a 3rd quarter, which has been scoreless. Pacey, he waited a little bit too long, and he's sacked by Dominic Carroll. Just wanted to get that extra half or second or so. There's a flag down, though, right where Pacey was tackled near the 20-yard line. The penalty is against Athens.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Redhawks.
So it's unsportsmanlike conduct. They're going to walk the penalty off from what looks to me like the 17-yard line. bring it out to the 33. And are we repeating third down here, or is it first down, or what? The down box across the way says first down. The referee held three fingers up. And now they're saying it's fourth down. It's officially it's fourth down and 9 after the penalty. So again, the Falcons have to punt it away, and that's been a real adventure here in the second half. This time, Gilly able to bend down and get the snap before it hits the ground, and it is fair caught at the 40-yard line by Andre Shelton.
By number 9, Andre Shelton.
So the Falcons unable to move in this third quarter, and Athens first down and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Actually, at their own 39-yard line. A 23-23 tie on a beautiful evening here at Falcon Field. He's able to. Here's Vincent. Boy, you just the forward momentum that he's generating there seems to result more often than not in about a 5-yard gain. Right here, he gets 4 to the 43. Just able to step outside the booth at halftime as the clock is going to run down here in the third quarter, as you see. And we've had no scoring in the third quarter. So we had 46 points scored in the first half, and we've had a scoreless third quarter here tonight at Falcon Field. I mentioned that I was able to step outside the booth at halftime, catch my breath. It is such a beautiful evening. It's like a Norman Rockwell painting out there. The sun had gone down, but we were in dusk, in twilight. The glow of the pink sky off to the west, and just above the horizon, a sliver of a moon. And for the first time this year, just the hint of a chill in the air. It was 72 degrees at kickoff. We were supposed to go down to 58 or thereabouts overnight tonight, but it is the quintessential fall. It's still summer, but it just feels like the quintessential fall Friday night here at Falcon Field. We've got a dandy right here. It's Troy Athens, 23 of the visitors, 2-0 on the season. The Falcons are 0-2 this year. They've also got 23. They've battled back nicely. They couldn't get much going there offensively in the third quarter, however, and now it is second down and 6 for Athens as they've got the football now moving in the other direction. Good gainer across the way. First down yardage for Athens on the carry by Vincent.
That's an Athens
so now they're down. But they're into Falcon territory at the 47-yard line. 23-23 after a scoreless third quarter here tonight. Supposed to be in the mid-80s tomorrow. I'll be at Spartan Stadium for the first time since the fall of 2019. Athens jumps. And with me there, I may not see them, the crowd. Who knows how big the crowd's going to be for a Youngstown State game, but, I bet you 50, 60,000. About several members of the North Farmington Raiders football team will be in attendance tomorrow. They will be chaperoned by Mill Coleman, the former Spartan great, and now an assistant coach with the Raiders. Along for that trip will be Ryan Shelby, their outstanding 14-year-old quarterback. I had a chance to talk to Coach John Herstein earlier today, North Farmington coach, and he said this week he asked Ryan when he turns 15, and the answer was in November. No gain on that play, right? Second down, 15 to go. 14-year-old quarterback for the Raiders, and I'm guessing with North Farmington up 35-0 at last check in the at halftime that he's putting up numbers again tonight. Pass intended on the near side for Andre Shelton is just out of his reach. I think he got his fingertips on it, but it is incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 15 from the 48-yard line. Rich Kincaid with you here in the booth in the first minute of the 4th quarter at Falcon Stadium. And Don Carter, Jim Sturdy, Nathan Cromwell, and Emily Arrow all back in our North Farmington High School studios to bring you the action tonight. Sam Fisher and Bailey Chittenden on camera. Couldn't see a thing without them. They're getting us great shots tonight on this 2021 home opener for the Farmington Falcons. No restrictions on crowd size, and we've got a halfway decent crowd here tonight. Rooting in the main, the Falcons on, but a good turnout for Troy Athens across the way. Bibber, long and high, looks like a punt, looks like a jump ball, and it falls incomplete just barely. I do believe Andre Shelton had it for a moment, but the defense was there for the Falcons. And they were able to break it up, and that brings up 4th down and 15 to go for Athens.
Flag on the play.
There is a flag, though.
The penalty is declined.
Penalty was against Athens.
4th down.
I think he made the signal for too many men, but it was declined, and it is 4th and 15.
Jalen Silver is deep.
So the Falcons, unable to do much on offense here in the second half, will get another opportunity up and coming. The kick is away. It's going to bounce inside the Falcon 15. It'll be down to right there. Farmington 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Falcon ball.
Well, let's see if we can't get to the Twitter feed here and get an update on scores around the Oakland Activities Association. Indeed, we can. Clarkston leading Stony Creek 34-13. That's in the 4th. North Farmington has defeated Birmingham Groves 49-0. So the Raiders in 3 victories have scored 49, 44, and 49 points this season. A final from Holland Field. Trying really hard to break free, and now getting shoved forward out to the 19-yard line is Cameron Petaway. With all that effort, he gets 5. He did not go down easily, Cameron Petaway, number 10. See, it looks like he stopped right there at the 15, doesn't it? There's 3 Athens players there, and he puts that spin move on him and able to fall forward, shoved forward out to the 19. And, well, it's football, man. You need every foot you can get. 2nd down and 5 to go for the Falcons. Falcons 23, Redhawks 23. We're in the 4th quarter tonight in Farmington. Little dump-off pass into the flat for Ethan Newton. And Newton going down the near sideline. He's out to the 30-yard line.
Number 18, Ethan Newton. For
Newton with a
1st down.
Pickup of 11 yards on the pass reception and a 1st down for the Falcons. Only their 2nd here of the second half, but they've hung in there. They're still tied with Athens. 23-23. Troy, they're here 1 week from tonight. They're leading Ferndale 35-6. That's in the 4th quarter. Clarkston 34, Stony Creek 13. That's in the 4th quarter. Rochester leading Seaholm 34-13. That's in the 4th quarter. Long ball by Pacey. Juggled and caught. How about it? Whoa! That's what they call a circus catch. An acrobatic catch by Will Coltrane. He had it. He didn't have it. And then falling, he had it again. And it's a huge gain for the Falcons all the way down to the 33-yard line as Pacey again, put it right on the money. And look at the juggling effort right there by Coltrane, the best pass reception we've seen this year. And the Falcons are down to the 33-yard line. It's a 47-yard gain. 37 yards on the catch. 1st and 10, Farmington, and they'll get the ball down to the 30-yard line as the flag comes in after the play was dead. Ball carrier was Jalen Silver, number 4. But again, at the end of the play, a flag was thrown. They are discussing it now at the 30-yard line. 3 of the officials are there. Here comes the ruling, personal foul against Athens. That's personal foul against Farmington as well. They cancel each other out.
Offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct, brother.
So the play will count. The 3-yard gain on 1st down. And it's 2nd down and 7 from the 30. The reason the play stands is that the flag was thrown after the play had been was dead. 2nd down and 7 at the 30-yard line. 23 Farmington, 23 Athens. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got 8.5 to go in it. The clock is stopped. Pacey. Little shovel pass is not going to work. Sussed out this time, the little pass to Owen Madison. And he is dumped in the backfield immediately. The 3 yards they gained on 1st down, on 1st down, they wind up, well, at any rate, they'd gained 3 yards in the possession. And now they've given it back, and it's going to be 3rd and 10. That's what I'm struggling to say here. 3rd and 10 from the 33. I'll give Athens credit on that defensive play. The Falcons had run that little shovel pass earlier in the game, and it worked. It didn't work this time. 7.5 to go in the football game. Farmington 23, Athens 23. Falcons call timeout. I believe that's their second. No, I think it's their first now that I look things over. Timeout Farmington. Their first. So when they come back, we 3rd down and 10 for the Falcons at the Athens 33. The scoreboard says the 34, but I'm sticking with the 33, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't believe any part of the football is touching the 34. Therefore, officially, the ball is said to be at the 33. I believe I'm correct on this. It matters little. It's still going to be 10 yards to get to pick up a 1st down. The line to gain is between the 24 and 23-yard line, so it is said to be the 23. The yard marker immediately forward of the ball. 3rd and 10, Pacey. Pressure coming from the backside, gets his throw away. Diving attempt, and it goes incomplete just off the hands of number 11, Owen Madison, who looks to be a little bit shaken up on the play. And he's limping. He's running again, Madison is. He's okay. So you see Pacey. He's kind of running into pressure there. And the ball goes out of bounds, incomplete, 4th and 10. It'd be a 50-yard field goal from here. So do you want to kick and try and nail them deep, or, the way the troubles the Falcons have had with their punting game tonight, and really all season, I'm guessing they'll run a play here. Why not? Yeah, of course you will. Pacey out of the gun. He's got a lot of time. Going deep. It's caught! It's a touchdown! Oh my! Caught down there by Cameron Petaway. Cameron Petaway catches the 33-yard touchdown pass. And give Dominic Pacey all the credit in the world. He had time because Athens was only rushing 3, and he just took his time and threw the perfect ball into double coverage. But Petaway was no, check it. That's 18. That's Ethan Newton. Newton with the catch to put the Falcons on top, 29-23. Point pending. Ethan Newton on the catch. Gilly to hold, and Gideon Lowen, number 22. Looking to put the Falcons ahead by 7, but there's a problem at the line of scrimmage prior to the snap. How about that? A 33-yard pass to Ethan Newton, delivered perfectly by Dominic Pacey. And with 7:20 to go, Athens was offside, half the distance to the goal.
Offsides against the Redhawks.
With 7:20 to play in the fourth quarter, the Falcons have moved into the lead. Bad snap. No good. Bad snap. Gilly, all he could do was pick it up and try to advance it like he did on the bad snap on the punt back in the third. One of the 2 bad snaps on punts in the third quarter. But he's snowed under. So it goes as a 33-yard Pacey to Newton. And I apologize for the misidentification, but it was Newton in the back of the end zone. Ethan Newton with his with the touchdown catch. Point is no good, so it is 29-23. It's the first Falcon lead of the football game, and again it comes with 7:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Well, what a possession that was. They won't have a better one all year. They hit the 39-yard pass, 37-yard pass, to get them from their own 30 down to the 37 or to the 33-yard line of Athens. And then on fourth down, 4th and 10 from the 33, Pacey just delivered a beautiful pass. And Ethan Newton caught it. And the Falcons are ahead by 6. A returnable ball here, though. No, it's not. It's not, because number 20, Rashad Shabazz, got there for the Falcons and drove, I believe it was Logan Slade, out of bounds.
Taken out by number 20, Rashad Shabazz.
It was Shabazz on the stop. It's Polkley, actually, number 3, the would-be returner. But a nice job by Shabazz. Absolutely. Athens takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. 7:15. That's how much time we have left to play here tonight. The home opener for the Falcons. Jason Albrecht's first opportunity to coach his alma mater, Farmington, at Farmington High School. And around the corner on the far side goes Evan Bibber.
Evan Bibber kept the ball.
And he's close to a first down.
Second down, Athens.
Out to the 30, well, let's wait, 32. So it's a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Good ball game tonight at Falcon Field. 29-23, and all but 6 points coming in the first half. Athens will pick up a first down here on the carry by Doug Mercier.
Doug Mercier on the carry for an Athens first down.
So he's out to the 35 for a gain of 3. 1st and 10 Athens at their own 35. Clock running at 6:45. Bibber up under center this time. A little pitch to Vincent. Vincent looking to cut it up inside, and he's stopped after gaining just a couple of yards.
Taken down by number 77, Alex Roberson.
Roberson, number 77, and Abukar, number 56, on the stop for the Falcons. You don't want to run into Alex Roberson like Vincent did right there. He does get 3, though, up to the 38-yard line. Second down and 7 to go is Evan Bibber takes the snap. He'll run it out of that Wildcat formation, and he'll pick up first down yardage. Bibber carry to the 47-yard line, gets 9.
First down, Athens.
Not a lot to this play, just an end around. Bibber out of the gun. And you see Jalen Silver, number 4, ultimately on the tackle for the Falcons. But it looks like Athens on the move here. They've picked up 2 first downs in this drive. They scrimmage 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. Vincent. Again, the Falcons there to greet him near the line of scrimmage. And a gaggle of Falcons were right there. Led by number 53, N.K. Uziki.
Number 77, Alex Roberson.
It's a gain of just 1 yard. Roberson in on the stop as well. Gang tackling by the Farmington Falcons to stop Athens' number 1 ball carrier, Trey Vincent, as we go under 5 minutes to play. The clock running here at Falcon Field. It is Farmington 29, Athens 23. It's been a good one. More action for you 1 week from tonight on TV 10. The Troy Colts come calling. But right now, the issue is Troy Athens. They've got it 2nd down and 9 to go. Little play action. Bibber's pass has a man open in the flat. First down, Athens is finally knocked out of bounds, but not until he gets near the 35-yard line is Doug Mercier.
Bibber's pass is complete to number 41, Doug Mercier, for an Athens first down.
And he got all the way down to the 35-yard line. Mercier, number 41, takes that pass from Bibber and pretty much in stride. Gets 13 yards and a first down. And now Athens most definitely on the march. This drive started at their own 22. They're down to the Falcon 35. And they seem offensively to be hitting on all the cylinders. And again, a solid gain on first down, 7 yards, maybe 8, as Austin Pokley takes it right up the gut.
Number 3, Austin Pokley on the carry.
Pokley to the 27-yard line, so that's an 8-yard pickup. There you see him there. Again, nothing fancy about it, just up the middle running for Athens. 2nd down and a couple. They're inside the Falcon 30-yard line now. They're on the march. Pokley again, first down and more. Into the linebacker Loveland, down inside the 15-yard line goes Austin Pokley. Pokley's got a touchdown run tonight, and he's got yet another first down here for the Athens Redhawks, down to the 11-yard line. The pickup for Pokley is 16 yards, as you see it, and it is 1st and 10 Athens at the Falcon 11. Farmington 29, Athens 23. That's the score right now as we hit 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go in the football game. Pokley again. This time trying the right side. And he'll get 4 to the 7.
Number 5, Dimitri Moore.
Second down from the Farmington 8. Bibber up under center this time. Pokley carrying for the 3rd straight time. Around the left side he goes, and into the end zone he goes. Into the end zone he goes for Troy Athens. It's Austin Pokley with the 6-yard touchdown run. They sealed the left side. The Falcons couldn't get there, and there's Pokley. And really, literally, nobody's going to touch him here as he races for the pylon, and he wins that race. So now we're tied at 29, 2:17. That's all that's remaining. And the all-important extra point right now. Joe Newbeck caught a touchdown pass earlier, and he looks to put Athens into the lead late. Good snap. Kick is blocked. I think somebody got a hand on it. It's no good. It's no good. We're still tied. How about that? We're still tied. Well, PATs are not automatic at the high school level. And with 2:17 to go, we are tied 29-29. Pokley with the 6-yard TD run. A beauty drive by Athens right there. They went 78 yards for the score. Farmington had scored 16 unanswered points to take the 29-23 lead. Those are the first points for Athens since they got a touchdown midway through the second quarter. But they get it when it counts. 2:17 in regulation time. That's all that's left here. And it is 29-29. And what we've got for you here is a TV 10 instant classic. 29 all. The home opener for the Falcons. Jason Albrecht's Falcons. He's coaching for the first time here at Falcon Stadium. First time he's ever coached a game at his alma mater. And it has been, if you paid $6 to get into this one, you'd say that was money well spent. All right, kickoff here for Athens. They fumbled the squibber that falling on the football. Owen Madison, he made the smart play there. He was trying to corral it on the hop, but it got away from him, but he fell down on the football at the 30-yard line. Falcons go with 2:14 left to go. First and 10 Falcons at their own 30-yard line. 29 all. A lovely, still not fall, it's September 10th. Remember, it was 20 years ago tonight that we were just an overnight away from the world changing. And here we are 20 years removed from that. Pacey out of the gun, over the middle, caught. Close to a first down, 9-yard pickup on the catch by Owen Madison. They're going to come to the line quickly on 2nd and 1 from the 39. Pacey waiting to get everybody set, 2 wides, split to either side. Gets a good block from the running back, but the pass goes incomplete. Again, trying to hit Madison, but he let him just a little bit too much. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1. Falcons have it at their own 39. The clock stops on the incomplete pass. 1:43 minutes. That's all that's left here tonight in regulation time. Overtime in high school is the same as overtime anywhere else. Teams will get a chance to score from 25 yards out. If it's still tied after 1 possession each, we'll do it again. Oh, well, it's caught. Madison came up with the ball. It looked like it might be picked off down there by Mark Haddad. But it's Madison coming up with the key catch on 3rd and 1. Goes out of bounds. Boy, I'll tell you, I'm not sure what concentration, right, by Owen Madison to come up with that catch at the 44-yard line for a pickup of 5 and a first down. On Madison, he's been the target 3 straight times now for Falcons quarterback Dominic Pacey, who again works from the gun. Up over the middle, and it's caught it into Athens territory goes Aaron McCray. That's his first touch of the football game, and he's down to the 44-yard line. Falcons go from 44 to 44 for a 12-yard gain and a first down. McCray on the catch here on that, well, in between the hash marks, favoring the left side. First and 10, Farmington at the 44, a minute 18 to go. Payson laying it down deep over the middle. It's caught! Oh, no, it's not. It's not. Oh, my goodness. It looked to me like Ethan Newton was there. It may have been tipped late, but it looked like a replay of the 30-plus yard touchdown pass we saw just a few moments ago. Another, I think, beautiful ball throw here by Pacey. And it goes incomplete. Second down and 10. Nobody in that backfield with Pacey, who dumps it off the left side, and it is completed across the way to Evan Martin.
This pass is complete to number 2, Evan Martin.
Martin to the 39. It's going to bring up third down and 5, and the Falcons will call a timeout here with a minute 5 to go. It is their second timeout. There's everything you need to know, right? That's all the vital information right there. So, third down and 5. A game tied at 29, and we're late in it. 65 seconds to go. It's, it's been a good game, hasn't it? It's been fun to be back here for a really good game. Entertaining affair. The Falcons trying to snap a losing streak, which began back in November of 2019. They've dropped 10 in a row. Their longest losing streak since 2007 and 2008, when over the course of those two seasons, they dropped 12 in a row. And everybody remembers Farmington. They were 7-0 late in the 2019 season, lost 2 of their last 3, including a heartbreaker, 13-9 on the road to North Farmington. Let's see what they can do about this Troy Athens squad tonight with a 29-29 tie in the 3rd and 4 play coming up, and they go underneath, but picking up that first down, going across the way to near the 30-yard line is Cameron Pettaway. Pettaway, that was a yards after catch situation as Pettaway was short of the line to get. Number 10, pressure coming, and a little jump pass by Pacey, and you see that ball's caught beyond the 40-yard line, but Pettaway able to advance it to the 33, first and 10 Falcons on the 11-yard gain. First and 10 Farmington from the 33, 58 seconds left to play. Into the final minute of a tie game at Falcon Field. Vincent Pacey trying the right side, caught down there, completed to the 25-yard line as he found Ethan Newton. Another key catch by Newton, another key hookup from Pacey to Newton. As we look at the replay, Falcons are down to the, let's check it, 23-yard line. So that play was good for 10. Another first down. And we are down now to 46 seconds to go. The clock stopped on the play going out of bounds, of course. 29 Farmington, 29 Athens. It's been a great ball game tonight. Well, what must Coach Albrecht be thinking? This, in such a game as this, looking for his first win, and his team needs it even more than does he. Yes, it'd be nice for him to get his first coaching victory, his first head coaching victory at the high school level. Yes, it'd be nice, but his team, winless since 2019, well, they need it even more. Pacey rolling, throwing to the end zone, man's there, and it was deflected at the last moment. Intended receiver was Owen Madison, but number 28, and that's Bibber, the quarterback, who was able to get a hand on that football and break it up in the end zone. And it falls incomplete, and it's second down and 10 to go from the Athens 23-yard line. And just making sure that there has not been a timeout called here. There has not. 47 seconds remain. 2nd and 10, Falcons. Petaway is the lone running back in this formation. Pacey dropping, in trouble, got it away, threw it away. And you can hear him scream in the booth next to me. That's grounding.
Pass is thrown out of bounds.
There's the flag.
There's a flag on
And
the play.
Pacey's slow to get up. He was hit. He was being hit as he released the ball. Coach Albrecht all the way out onto the field to check on his quarterback as the referees talk it over. The pass made it to the line of scrimmage. It went out of bounds. The question is, did he get out of the tackle box? And no. But there's a penalty against Athens, and there's a grounding call against Farmington, and the penalties wipe each other out. And we're just going to simply do second down all over again, this time with 42 seconds showing on the clock. 42 seconds to go, so that's a huge break for the Falcons there. They had the grounding call taken off the board because of a corresponding offsetting penalty by Troy Athens. And there's the board, 29-29. 42 seconds to go. It's second down and 10. Falcons trying to put together a game-winning drive. Blitz is coming. Pacey rolls away from it, throws too long, too high into the end zone. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. 37 seconds to go. From here, it's a 40-yard field goal, right? Ball's on the 23, and he adds 17 yards. 10 for the length of the end zone, and 7 yards from the snapper to the holder.
Number 3, Austin Berkeley is on the cover.
Timeout called here. And I will not presume to tell you who called it because I didn't see. And I'm not sure. It stands to reason it would be Farmington, but maybe the defense wanted to talk things over, the Athens defense, so I can't say for sure. Well, scoreboard will tell me. We've got a timeout box, and that timeout is by Farmington. They still have one remaining. We're down to 37 seconds to go. It is 3rd down and 10 for Farmington at the Athens 23-yard line. Billy Keenest Jr. raising his fists in the air, making some sort of a signal. He's the 4th-year coach of the Redhawks, and he's off to an undefeated 2-0 start this season. His dad, the PR director, longtime PR director for the Detroit Lions, Bill Keenest. One of the great guys in the industry. What a career he had. Helped me so much. Blitz coming. Screen pass caught. It will gain nothing. It loses yardage. Well, that was not when you want to lose yardage back, but they do. It was caught down there by Petaway, but he's going to lose about 5 yards on it. You just see him come flooding in here. And Pacey did a nice job to get the thing away, but he'd have been better off if he'd have thrown it at the feet of his intended receiver. We're down to 15, 12, 11, 10 seconds to go, and the clock is running here. Are the Falcons playing for overtime? And I think they are because they're out of field goal range now. But they run the clock down to 3, and now they call the timeout. So the line of scrimmage is, I think it's the 29. It's in the vicinity of the 30 or the 29-yard line. 29 it is. So that'd be 46 yards if you attempt a field goal. So I think what they're going to do, unless they got a kid that can hit from 46, I think they're just going to Hail Mary this thing into the end zone. Try to win it that way on the last play. Otherwise, we're going to overtime. Oh, Rich Kincaid with you here in the broadcast booth at Falcon Field. This one's worn me out a little bit. We'll be right back here at Farmington High School 1 week from tonight, September 17th. It'll be the Troy Colts who come calling. Oh, what a weekend we're getting underway here. Great football game tonight. I'll be in East Lansing for the Spartan game against Youngstown State tomorrow, along with a number of North Farmington Raiders who are being taken to the game by former Spartan star Mill Coleman, and of course Harrison star before that. And his son, Bill Coleman Jr., plays for the Raiders. And then Sunday will be at the Lions game with Sean McGuckin. So the Lions open their season against San Francisco. Here we go. Time runs out. The pass goes deep into the end zone, and it's picked off. Intercepted in the end zone by Andre Shelton, and time has expired. We are going to overtime at Falcon Field. I can't remember the last time we had an overtime game here on TV 10, but we've got one for you tonight. What a ball game this has been. It was 23-23 at halftime, and we go to overtime, tied 29-29. We're going to overtime because a late touchdown by Athens, and they got it to tie the score at 29, and they did it with 2:17 left to go in regulation. It went unconverted on the point after touchdown. And so, again, extra points, they're just not as automatic at the high school level as you see in Division I college or certainly in the National Football League. The young people, this is what football is at the high school level. You're learning, right? You're learning how to play football. That's what we're doing here. Anyways, Athens didn't get their extra point. We're still tied 29-29. And I believe, earlier, Farmington is tonight missed 2 points after, essentially on bad snap. One of them might have been an attempt to go for two. I'm not sure. The other one came as a result of a bad snap. So the Falcons haven't made all their PATs anyway, or either. So we're not going to sit here and blame the Athens kicker for going to overtime here, because we never blame anybody. Because, again, what we're doing here is we're learning how to play football. I know of no endeavor in which the learning process does not involve making mistakes. You know, it's certainly true of me, with my own personal experience. When I was at Michigan State, I was just a little baby guy at MSU, working at the radios at the NPR affiliate on campus, WKAR, and my job was, a grunt work sort of situation where I would record what are called actualities, pieces of tape. I would record them onto something called a cart, which were either 15 or 20 or 40 seconds in length. And, you'd record the thing onto the cart, and then whoever was on the air would take that cart and at the appropriate moment would push play, and it would go out over the air. All right? And I messed one up, and it wasn't the first time. And I said to my news director, the late and great Steve Johnson, what a guy he was. I said, how many times am I, gonna keep making that dumb mistake? And he said, probably 20, 30. He was, he was a great mentor. I've had so many in my career. But that's how you do it, right? You make the mistake, and then you make it 10 more times, and then maybe you get it. Maybe you don't. Maybe you got to make that mistake 20 more times, 30, who knows, right? Anyways, 29-29 is the situation. And in high school, I stand corrected. I think the last time I saw an overtime game in high school was Harrison at Southfield, and that was like 6 or 7 years ago. Anyways, the Falcons will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 10. So it's the same overtime rules as college and the pro, except the starting point is the opposing 10-yard line instead of the 25-yard line. So 1st and 10. There's no clock running. And Pacey, with the give and cutting it up inside and into the end zone, goes Cameron Petaway. And just like that, Petaway in overtime puts the Falcons on top 35-29. Just like that. Watch number 10 and watch the blocking up front for Farmington. 77 Roberson. He didn't have anybody to block.
Number 10,
right?
Cameron Petaway.
And Petaway goes into the end zone. And how about that? In overtime, Petaway, the 10-yard jaunt. Falcons with the 6-point lead, looking to make it 7 here. That snap goes over the head of the holder, and the extra point, Gilly, there's no way he's going to reach that. It was a bad snap. And the Falcons, I don't think the play's still alive, but it was Gilly who ultimately runs it into the end zone. But I can't imagine that play was still alive. Yeah, I'm sure the whistle blew. Okay, so the point after is no good. Nice try by Gilly, who was the holder on the play and ultimately wound up with the football. So the Falcons lead at 35-29. So they can win here by keeping Athens off the scoreboard. If Athens scores, they're going to have another chance at an extra point to win. So we're in overtime, 35-29 Falcons
possession
now.
in the overtime.
Second time they've led it tonight. And Bibber up under center, a quick hitter right up the gut. They'll get 5 yards on first down. The ball carrier, Joe Newbecker.
Number 41, Doug Mercier on the carry.
So, second down from the 5. Newbecker, you're okay. Newbecker, yeah, right up the middle there. You like his drive. So second down, goal to go from the 5-yard line. The quarterback, number 28, Evan Bibber. With the give and a stop right there behind the line of scrimmage. Robertson, number 77, leading the charge to stop Austin Oakley. Take a look at this defensive surge by Farmington. That's Coakley, number 3, and before he can locate the hole, big number 77, Alex Robertson, finds him, dumps him for a loss of a couple of yards back to the 7. It is third down, goal to go, Athens at the 7-yard line. We are in overtime. Farmington 35, Athens 29, and a whistle prior to the snap. I do not see a flag. Timeout Farmington.
Timeout Falcons.
Both teams will head to their respective sidelines. Let's hope they're not as out of breath as I am, because I'm just watching this thing has tired me out. I'm having a refreshing sip of Gatorade, which actually it knocked me for a loop. I got it at the concession stand prior to the game tonight. I'm used to drinking the sugar-free variety, and this isn't. It's here 100 proof Gatorade. I took that big sip and I was a little bit dizzy. 35-29 Farmington. Third down and goal to go in overtime from the 7-yard line for Athens. The Falcons have called timeout. As you look at they look like the Boston College Golden Eagles, don't they? The color scheme on their uniforms, but they are the Red Hawks, coached by Billy Keenis Jr. Talked to him before the game. He seems very nice. Third and goal. Big play, right? They're all big plays in overtime. Come on, Rich. It's the reverse. It's the reverse, and the Falcons are there to stop it. Number 11 with the tackle, Owen Madison, as they brought it around the end on the reverse. And there's a flag.
On the tackle.
There's a flag thrown down around the 5. I think it's holding against Athens. They're going to walk it off. It looks to me from about the 7-yard line. So it's going to be third and goal here. Back to the 16-yard line. So third and goal from the 16. We are in overtime. The Falcons scored on their possession, missed the extra point. They lead by 6. Little play action for Bibber. Bibber looking to run, cuts it up inside. Look out, Bibber down towards the goal line. He's in. No, he's not in. He's not in. I thought he got in, but he did not.
On the carry. He's
laying in the end zone, but it's going to be fourth down from the 1. We got to take a look at that. I thought he was in. We had a case earlier tonight where I thought the Athens man had made it into the end zone. That was Vincent, way back in the first quarter, but he was ruled down a yard short. Bibber here. Well, his knee, it's always when they slow down the replay to see where the man's knee hit, and maybe he did not, in fact, get in. In fact, he did not get in because it was so adjudged. But you see that football just inside the 1-yard line. Give you a close shot of that football. We'll see exactly what the difference in this football game is right now. It is less than a yard. It is fourth down for Athens. If the Falcons stop them, the game is over. But if Athens scores, then the point after will determine whether we go home or whether we go on. 35-29 Farmington. It is 9:45, and so we've been at it for over 2.5 hours here tonight. And what a game it has been. Well, I'll tell you what, Athens across the way about to break that huddle and trot out to the line of scrimmage, and it all comes down to this one, doesn't it? 4th down, goal to go. Falcons stop on this play, they win. So here we go. Bibber's going to go up under center, and look at him jammed in there along the line of scrimmage. It's a keeper. Bibber shoves his way forward. I think he got in. He did. He did. Bibber on the quarterback sneak. He was upright, but is able to advance the football, break the plane, and tie the score 29-29. It's number 28 in the middle of the screen. And you see him standing up and being shoved from behind and shoved over the goal line. A lot of times on that sneak, you see the quarterback get down low and dive forward, but Bibber was upright. He just depended on his teammates to shove him over the goal line, which they did. And it's 29-29, so here's your whole ball game right here. The extra point is up, and it's good. And it's good.
And the kick is good.
Well, what a night.
The end of overtime.
Troy wins it. Troy Athens wins it.
Athens 35.
They win it 36-35.
36.
And the difference in the ball game is they made their, in the overtime, is they made their point after. And the Falcons did.
Let's hear it.
There you see it, 36-35.
What an amazing
Overtime
game they
victory
played
here
tonight.
tonight for Athens. And I want to say, I'll say it was a heck of a ball game. Okay, I'm thinking of HE double hockey sticks. It was a HE double hockey sticks game here tonight at Falcon Field as the Falcons come so close to snapping their losing streak, which now sadly for them stands at 11. Jason Albright coming so close to getting that first win at the high school level. But I'll tell you something, the Falcons rocked in their first game 49-6 as they were by North Farmington, losing a tough one on the road 17-7 last week in Berkeley. They showed me a lot here tonight as they fell behind 9-0 really before we'd as they proverbially had settled into our seats here. The first quarter was not half over, and Athens had that 9-0 lead. The Falcons, they fought back. They scored at one point 16 unanswered points and took the lead in this football game. They were down 10 points with 6 minutes to go before halftime, and they had tied it up by halftime. Took the lead early in the fourth quarter, but Athens able to come back and tie the score with just a couple of minutes left to go. The Falcons had a good drive into Athens territory. Couldn't get points out of it, though. All right, they were down near the 20-yard line. A nice pass breakup by Evan Bibber, the Athens quarterback, who was also a defensive back, and he got a hand on a ball which otherwise I believe would have been caught in the end zone by Ethan Newton. And it went incomplete. Falcons got no points. We went to overtime. Farmington scored on their first play of the overtime. Couldn't get the point after. They had a chance to stop Troy. Troy had a 3rd down and goal from the 17-yard line, remember. But their quarterback, Evan Bibber, and give him a lot of credit, he almost scored on the play. Was stopped at the 1. 4th and goal from the 1, and Bibber scored on the quarterback sneak. Then the extra point is what made the difference. Ben Maher kicking it through the uprights, and that was that. A great game tonight, but not great from a Farmington Falcons perspective. Great to be able to bring it to you here on TV 10. As always, a pleasure, a delight, an honor to work with our crew. A great job up here in the booth getting you the camera shots and a nice job back in the studio on the technical end of things. So I thank Don and Jim and Nathan and Emily. I thank Sam and Bailey here with me in the booth. I thank Sean as well. All here to bring you the broadcast tonight. Final score in overtime. It was Troy Athens. I got to look, right? Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Troy Athens 36, Farmington 35. My name's Rich Kincaid. We'll see you 1 week from tonight. Troy Athens will be here, and Farmington will give it another go. Good night, everybody.